Hello, and welcome to Boeing St. Louis. My name is Randall Gelzer, Senior Director of State and Local Government Affairs here at the site. And I'm very excited to be joining you all on Manufacturing Day. And I'm also honored to have the opportunity to share with you some of the great products that we build here at Boeing St. Louis, but then also show you some of the manufacturing processes that we use to build these products. And then, most importantly, I'm excited to introduce you to some of our Boeing teammates here at the site that build these products. Later in the segment, I'm going to introduce you to Aaron, Joshua, and Shuan. And they're going to share with you what it's like to have a career in manufacturing here at Boeing. So let's start our journey first with taking a look at some of these products.
This is from Boeing. This is the FA-18 Super Hornet.
Takeoff, runway heading, climate at 10,500 and switching departure. Thanks for the help.
ABO commanding takeoff in 3, 2, 1, now. Bulldog way up.
Now that we've seen some of the products, let's take a look at some of the manufacturing processes here at the site. To start, we're going to take a tour of Building 101, where we assemble the F-15, which is the model behind me here. And then we'll also see some of the assembly of the sheet metal aspect for this 777X, which you will see in this segment. Let's take a look inside 101. Well, now that we've taken a look inside 101, now we're going to go look at Building 245. Building 245 we broke ground on in 2016. It's over 424,000 square feet. And inside, you're going to see composite work that is done on the 777X. A little bit different than what you just saw. So let's take a look inside 245. Now that we've toured Building 245, we're going to transition now from our virtual tours to probably the most important segment, is meeting our teammates here at the site and having them tell you what it's like to have a manufacturing career at the Boeing Company. I'm going to introduce you now to Joshua, Aaron, and Shuan. All three work across the areas that we just virtually toured. So let's hear from them now about what their experiences are like in a manufacturing career.
My name's Aaron Foster. I've been working for the company for 5 years. and currently I am working on the ESBs. I'm installing bulkheads. I basically work on the guts and the bones of the aft portion of the aircraft. So I install bulkheads, and those are basically just frames. So that's what I do. Before the skins and everything get put on, I am working on installing the framework.
My name is Chuan Bonkungu. I've worked at Boeing for about 1.5 years now, and I work on the 777X fairings department as an assembly mechanic. On these fairings, we usually install highlights and high locks depending on the fairing, and then we also install seals and retainers. There's different parts of the fairing that we have to all put together. So this goes underneath the wings of the airplane, and normally these just carry like the wiring, electrical wiring for the plane, the wing. And yeah, so that's the main function of this fairing behind me right now.
My name is Joshua Clark. I work for Boeing. I've been here for just under 2 years. It'll be second year next month. And I'm a assembly mechanic, and I specialize in composite fabrication. I typically work on the J panels, which are the front leading edge of the 777X, but this right here is the elevator, or the upper skin actually, and it combines and makes two different skins. So we start from basically scratch. We clean the tools, bring them back in, and then we lay each individual ply. We throw some adhesive in there, throw the cord down, and then we throw more plies on top of it until we get done, and then we cook it.
I was first alerted about this program through a friend of my sister's. He let me know that this training program was open to the public, and so, you know, of course, I applied and went through the training course, passed the tests.
A family friend told us about it. Her daughter's school had sent out an email to all the seniors there. I was also a senior at the time, letting them know that there was an opportunity to apply to be an assembly mechanic at Boeing, and that there was a course at Slow Valley.
So I was in college, and I was presented the opportunity to go to the class by a mother's friend who works over in Building 300, so here I am.
I found it very valuable. Actually, some of the things that we learned, we actually haven't even used here yet, but I know that if I were to go to a different area, I would be well equipped to use them. But everything that I learned at that course prepared me for the training that I received once I got here.
Everything is hands-on. The instructors teach you how to operate certain tools, and it really, for me, everything is all about feel. Once I can get the feel of a drill motor and drilling through certain materials and objects, once I get a feel for everything, then I'm good to go. And that's what the training course did for me.
The class opened up the door because you don't really have the opportunity to do anything like this before you work here. You wouldn't really know much unless you actually did it. It's almost just like the building blocks for a very small scale to get you ready for doing something that's 30 feet long or 40 feet long.
Basically went from 0 to 100. So I went from practicing and training to actually working on the F-15. Right when I got in the door, it was me utilizing all of the skills that I've already learned in the past, as well as everything that I learned from the training course. Everything just kind of set in motion.
It's good to start somewhere, and I think this would be a great place to start. For me, I had never picked up a drill or any type of tool for building anything before, and the process is laid out in such a way that as somebody just starting new can be successful, like me, like myself. And then from there, there's so many. It's a great avenue to open up new doors in your career path you're seeking to pursue.
I just think there's many avenues. Boeing has their hand in so many different projects, and you know, even with Phantom Works, they have a lot of different programs that we don't know about. And so I do believe that Boeing is a great gateway to getting into aerospace because we have our hands in so many different you know, programs.
Once you get in the door, you kind of have limitless opportunities. We have amazing benefits. Having work experience alone definitely can put you in different locations if you work hard enough.
They are definitely apt to developing and helping me to grow personally, from a personal standpoint, from an educational standpoint. You know, it seems like every so often I'm always being encouraged to go back to school or to get more schooling and training because Boeing pays for that. So
we have a Learning Together program which I'm currently enrolled in. I'm going to UMSL to get my mechanical and structural engineering degree. And as well, they also have like programs for engineers, like groups that you can go to. So they have lots of support systems. Even my manager is a great person to go to. He's been a big help as well.
Boeing does put us in the proper position to actually learn and grow, mainly because they teach us basically to follow the spec and to be punctual and a bunch of other things. We constantly get training courses on our computer-based training. You're always working on something new. You can easily get picked up and put somewhere else within the composites program to where you end up learning new things every time you work with a different set of people or a different set of tools.
the opportunities that Boeing provides is beyond any other company that I've ever worked for. Between that, the ability to grow within the company, I think that that's a major strong point here at Boeing. They encourage everyone to grow and learn, and if there's a specific career path you're trying to go down, they'll pair you up with a mentor if need be. If you're trying to get into management or engineering, they'll pair you up with someone who can actually set you down the right path.
Working for Boeing has been a dream since I was a child. I didn't know it would be this early of my life, but Boeing has opened up plenty of doors.
I like what I do because I think I come to work every day challenged to do better than I was the day before. And I feel like I'm able to offer something good to my team and to the world also, because I'm not just impacting myself.
It's kind of having that pride, you know, having a sense of pride of the aircraft that I build. I mean, I know exactly what it does, and that's, to me, that's what gives me a sense of joy and a sense of pride.
It's kind of surreal that you're building plane parts that's going to transport 500 people across the Atlantic Ocean.
I sometimes forget that just how big of an impact what I do here is, because I'm doing the same thing every day. But every once in a while I'm reminded, yeah, that the work that I do is pretty valuable.
Thank you, Joshua, Aaron, and Shuan. We appreciate you sharing your experiences of having a manufacturing career. So for everyone, I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the products we make here at Boeing St. Louis, getting to see some of the manufacturing processes, and getting a taste of a manufacturing career here at Boeing. I wish you all the best. Again, thank you for having the opportunity to be with you on Manufacturing Day, and I hope you all have a good day.